In this one I'm going to create the functions of sort and the function of reverse. So the first one I'm going to call sort and oops, one too many. In here I'm going to basically, like I did use the splice, I use the push, I'm going to do the same here. So to do items, our all the way from the top, our variable to do items, we're going to sort this, and it's just called sort, so it sorts from A to Z, like so. We do this, we don't need to put anything in it because we're writing this straight after. In here, after this, we're doing a document get element by ID, like so, and we're going to use our to-do list, and we're going to do an inner HTML, and we're going to assign it to empty, so it doesn't, once we click the button, it's not going to reload everything and print it out twice. And this, you can see I already used this once, twice, thrice. So you could also create a variable for this if you wanted to, so you don't, instead of having to write all this, I could just write a variable empty or something like this, up to you. Once I've done this, I need it to go through my for loop once again. And again, since I just showed you, we could use this do stuff. I could actually call it my for loop. It makes more sense probably. I'm just going to punch this in. So do stuff. Instead of having to loop all the way through everything again, I just do this. So to do sort, make sure that it's empty, and then do stuff function. So let's try this. Actually, we're not done, so there's no point of trying it, because we need a button to actually click on for it to sort. So make a button in here on click. Spell it correctly, and I called it sort, and I had no parameters, so leave it like so, end it, and add a name for it, sort. And since I already know I want to create a reverse, I'm going to just copy paste my button, change the name sort to, what too much, I'm going to create it to reverse, and change the value to reverse here. So now I have 3 buttons, add, sort, reverse. And I have my function, sort. I have the function for my add. And once I showed you this, I'm going to still need to create the function for reverse. So let's make some more, something that with an A, something with G, something with Q. Let's remove the stuff. And let's do a sort. So now this should be first, second, third, and fourth. So you can see now they changed places. Those are in the same place because luckily they're actually at the correct position. Just going to create the reverse, which is very similar to our sort. So reverse, like so. And again, I'm using my array to do items, and you might have guessed, but this is called reverse. And here I'm going to do actually the exact same thing as our sort. So document, you can copy paste it, that's probably easier. To do list, and making sure that it's not printing out too much. We're entering this to do, and then we're running the for loop again. So let's try this. Click save, go back to your browser, add more stuff. A, B, Q, Y, and first let's click sort, and see now it sorts like this. And once I click reverse, it's going to have this first, this second, this third. So again, reversing this. And we can still do this and delete things. So now you created your first very basic to-do app in JavaScript. And you can continue working on this, of course, if you want to or want to learn more, create your own, up to you. But there's many things you can still do with this. You can save data, you can use something called local storage, you can continue working on this just to practice your JavaScript skills. This is a good example of a sort of simple JavaScript assignment you can do. You can make it really advanced if you want to. So instead of having like this, you can create them in boxes you can actually drag drop around. So instead of having to click check like so, you can have it as, you know, Trello board or whatever you used. So you can just click, drag, drop into ongoing, done, completed, and so on. So challenge yourself like so to actually do this. Right, that's it for these sessions. See you in class.